Here we have a DeWalt DWE4206-LX, and we are fitting the MAXVAC grinder shroud to this 125mm grinder. We're using the adapter rings, and here is a shroud. The tools we need are a 3mm Allen key and a Phillips screwdriver, 2-point. So what we do is we take the adapter rings and we study them, and we will notice that this ridge on the centre of the ring is slightly offset. Now we need to fit this ring with the centre ridge at its lowest point. So first we take this the drive wheel off of the grinder, then I can put this into the groove here on the grinder, and we twist this round to the back like so. And what we want is so the top surface of this adapter is flush with this top of the grinder here. So then we can insert the front half. We take these screws, insert them with a Allen key, screw them into the brass ferrules. At this stage we're just locating the screws and getting them in position. And then we can do them up, and you'll notice there is a gap here. We want to get that even on both sides. And we don't do these up completely tight because we want the shroud to be able to pivot, so that when we're actually using the grinder we can put the shroud in the position that suits us best. Now I'm going to twist this round so that the flat half, the flat on the front of this adapter is facing forwards. Then I take my grinder shroud, and you'll notice there's 3 holes here now. There's actually 6 holes in this shroud, so we need to line this up using these holes here, and we'll be able to rotate this afterwards anyway. We take a Phillips screw, insert one into the hole, and then we can get that started in this back hole here. And the other 2 holes line up now, so I'm just going to get that screwed in part of the way, and I can do the second one, likewise the third. Okay, now we can tighten them all the way until the shroud is screwed down tight onto the adapter ring. I'll do these up by hand. Don't use a power screwdriver because you need to know they are tight by hand and you don't want to strip the threads. So now we should be able to move the shroud. Now then we put this ring back on. This is the drive ring, and we'll notice that it's lower than the shroud, so we're going to have to use this spacer ring, 3mm spacer ring. Pop that on first, then we can put our blade on. Yep. Then we can put our captive nut on. Goes on like so, and we can fit the top half of the shroud. Now this goes in by locating this pivot point here into the shroud here, and you swing it into place, locating the lugs which go above and below the shroud. And to take this off again, we just press down this clip and swing it out, and then we can change the blade as is required.